My name is Sarah. This is my English name. But my Thai name is Thong. Welcome to Rayong Beach.
Hello guys, Triple T here, coming to you today with two fine looking newcomers. We have three beautiful Puying Thai. Everyone knows Nam Yin. And now we have two fine looking, young, beautiful Thai ladies. And excuse me, dear, what's your name?
English or Thai name?
Up to you. Loud there.
My Thai name is Thong.
Tong?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like Tong.
That's fine.
What-
I have English name.
What's your English name?
Sarah.
Sarah. I love
It's
Sarah.
from my first name.
Your first name is Apatsara.
Yeah.
Apatsara, right? So Sarah goes good. And you, excuse me, young lady, what's your name?
Oh. What? Jam.
Jam. Jam and Sarah. All right, guys. Now you know. The surprise is out of the bag. What are you doing in Banjang? Why are you here?
I'm helping you to set up everything in the bar.
Ah.
Yeah.
And hopefully helping yourself too by getting a job that will be
Yeah.
good and fun.
Yeah.
What about you, Jam? Are you excited? Huh? She's shy. That's okay. Jam is shy. She doesn't like the camera. But she's beautiful. I know you do, Sarah. Okay, thank you guys. Have really been helpful. They've been here a couple days doing a lot of online shopping and getting the equipment and orders and stuff like that taken care of. They went to a banner shop today and ordered some open mic banner signs. So yeah, and we're still making progress. We're going to go to the bar here after lunch and I'll show you a few more things that we've gotten done. And yeah, introduce you to our new staff. So what's the name of this restaurant? Do you know? I don't either. But yeah, we're right here on Payun Beach, and I know the wind is strong. I'm sure you can hear that. Sarah Jam and Nam Yen. Sarah Jam and Nam Yen. Sounds like a song. So yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate you watching the little video today and get a short introduction to Sarah and Jam, our two 20-year-old Thai ladies who have come to be servers here at the open mic. I'm sure all of you know the situation globally with the pandemic. A lot of people have been out of work, and the situation with Sarah and Jam was you know, back in March, they both had to go home to their villages. They were working high-end hotel restaurants in Bangkok, and of course there were no customers. So they went home, you know, for a couple of months and didn't have any work at all, obviously. And then they were able to return to Bangkok, and they'd been back to Bangkok working for about 2 weeks when I contacted them about if they were interested in coming to work for their old teacher, and they absolutely were. They're from Isan, in a province called Nong Bua Lampu. So it's kind of a small province, small town is where they're from. So you know, they're going to enjoy this area much more than Bangkok. But I just wanted to give you a little background on them. You know, we're happy to have them. They're both energetic. Experienced in customer service in very demanding high-end restaurants and stuff in Bangkok, and as well as Phuket. And yeah, so now they're here at the open mic with us, and we've already got them on salary even though we're not open. So they are helping prepare the rest of the phases here at the open mic. So they spent a lot of time with research yesterday, looking at bar equipment, you know, mixers and shots and all the bar equipment. And then also we're comparing prices on alcohol. We're getting ready to fill this thing up with beer and cold wine. And I've got one more built-in project over here, which is going to be a big set of shelves for the liquor bottles and glasses and stuff like that. So we've got a couple little bit more built-in projects there, but that's it, guys. That's it. So, you know, I know that you all understand, and like I say, I'm gonna do a vlog that's before and after videos. So I've saved the footage from the very first video when we rented this building and there was nothing in here. This had never been anything like a retail outlet, customer service, let alone a bar. It was just a pork shop, and I think it was some kind of a restaurant before then. I'm not real sure of the entire history, but nevertheless, the building was basically just an empty shell. Okay, there was nothing here. So everything that you see we've done, and you can see we've just got simple cabinetry for all the dishes and stuff back here in the kitchen. So the kitchen is going to be the last phase. So I mean, we're pretty good already, but what we're focusing on, as you all know that have been following it, phase one, get the building ready, right? Turn it into a bar. We pretty much accomplished that. I would say this is the last project of phase one, to get the shelving up there. That's not a big project. We're going to Pattaya today. Found some nice shelving up there that I can just mount that will go with this stain color. So that's going to be good. That won't be much of a project. Everything else is done. All the built-in stuff is done. We've got a little privacy area going into the men's and women's restroom, right? We just got one solo restroom, but I think it's going to work fine for now. Major furniture purchase has been made. All these bar stools, right? So we've got like 30 bar stools. So you're looking at around $800 to $900 worth of bar stools that we got purchased, right? So we got the big long bar back here at the pool table, and then we got the main bar, right? So, and then we've got bars outside, as you know. There was already one built-in exterior bar, but it was not in the dry, it was not painted, it was just some old rough boards. So what we did there was just kind of paint it the same as the slab color on the slab, right? So just kind of keep that cement gray. So we just painted those old boards. They were really too rough to stain, so we just painted that. So we got the gray and black there. That holds about 10 to 12 bar stools back there behind the stage. And then of course from the earlier videos that we did build the stage, there was nothing here, and it's kind of hard to tell on camera, guys, but this is 10 feet from each corner, okay? 10 feet by 10 feet, so it's a pretty good size stage, and it's very, very strong. And we just topped it off with some mahogany so we could stain it, right? It looks old and rough, but that's what we wanted. That's kind of the look we're going for. And then we put some fencing in, and yeah, it's busy this Thursday morning. We put some fencing in here, right? So that kind of squares that corner off and kind of connects this outside tent area. And then yesterday I did the final bar. Now this is just a small kind of a rail bar, but it is wide enough that when we have like buffet foods and stuff, we can line this whole bar here with foods, and people can come by through the line and help themselves to some prepared foods that we have. So other than that, I'm going to set a few bar stools out here, and it's basically just a good drink counter for the dart players, right? So we got the dart area all set up out here. So we've got to stain all of this. Obviously we're going to stain this bar and stain these pallet fencings, right? So that'll be finished here today. And we got a little shelf over here just for some darts and light stuff to set there. Extra darts that we have, we'll put there. We have the dart rules up there, and then like I say, we're just old school. We've got another blackboard and some chalk up here to kind of keep track of the dart player scores, right? Depending on what game they're playing. So basically, with this little bar now, this little runner bar, we've got 4 bars. So we've got one here and one here, and then the 2 inside. So we do have a lot of area for the bar stools that we've already purchased. So we'll be able to scatter those stools out and keep the social distancing requirements or whatever we've got to do, depending on the date that we open. That's a key issue right now, because we're not in a big hurry to open. If we wait till September, that's okay with us. And there's a possibility that come September, the final restrictions and emergency orders will be gone. So we're just, we're going to play it by ear. We're in communication with the local city hall and all the ordinances of, when we can stop playing music loud, and then, of course, all the social distancing and requirements that we do have. So we did string some lighting up out here underneath. So we're going to have some nice overhead lighting, right, to kind of tie this all in together, because there's a lot of nice lighting in there for the dance floor, and the stage is lit up, and we've got all the LED lighting with the Thai flag there on the outside. And we're in the process of just making an old school sign here. We're going to trace this blue out with like a gray or maybe a white, so we'll have a little shadow play with the name there, and just the blue and gold musical notes, right? So nothing fancy, obviously, and I'm going to hang that. Going to drill it out and hang it by chain. This will be right up here at this overhead. So right at this big entrance is where that sign will hang, right up there. Of course, it'll hang straight, and the tent is on an angle, right? But the sign will hang down, so this chain will be a little longer, and this chain will be a little shorter. So yeah, that just, you know, we don't really care. It's just old school, and I am going to put like a solar cell light spotlight on it, right? And we're going to have other signage too, but this is just for like the beer garden area here that you all are aware of by now, right? This is like the beer garden entrance, the outdoor area of the bar, right? So that sign will be hanging up right here, right? Just an old school sign with a little solar cell light on it. And then of course we'll have some overhead lighting, and I think we're going to do oil lamps on the tables out here. So, and maybe some tiki torches on the ends, right? So we want it to be kind of low light out here, you know, at the beer garden. So, you know, you can see we've got a lot of progress done. And like I say, I'm going to make the before and after. We didn't have any canopies. You know, there was basically nothing. And we've also put up some screen fencing too now over the wrought iron, as you can see here. So this will keep the soy dogs out, right? And I've got to fasten it a little bit more, right, here and there, but that'll keep the soy dogs out. And then you can see we've got it closed off over here. Retro, yeah. So this is all painted now. This slab's all painted all the way through. The wheelchair access is all smooth, so really easy for people that have had an injury or some kind of a chronic condition where they need a chair, and you can just roll them right in here, and then from there they can roll anywhere. We got a little bit of a bump going into the bar, but not much, right? And we can make a little bit of a 45 rubber piece there to make it even easier. But we want people that are in a chair for whatever reason to be able to come and enjoy and watch the pool players or watch the live music or what have you, right? So anyway, guys, that's basically where we're at. So we got all this painted out here now. I didn't open all the overhead doors this morning because we're going to Pattaya, right? And we're looking at the final decision on tables and chairs here. So there'll be about 6 tables out here and 24 chairs, right? Four chairs for each table, which we can push together if we have a big group or something. And then in the outdoor area, it's just going to be these lawn style chairs, low seating, which they're very comfortable, very, very comfortable. So we're just going to have those lawn style plastic chairs out in the beer garden, right, with some folding tables. So it's going to be really simple but laid back and very low, comfortable lawn chair style out there. All right, so yeah, that's kind of how we've got it to this point. We're pretty much almost there, guys, but like I say, we're playing it by ear. We're keeping in touch with the news in regards to, you know, the different restrictions and stuff that are still upon the bars and restaurants in our area. We're in communication with other owners, business owners and stuff, and so we're getting advice from them. And like I say, we kind of planned the last Friday in August, which would have been the 28th, and we still might do that. The Friday, the 28th, be the grand opening. But we're just not set yet, right? And that's the reason we haven't made the announcement. So in here you can see I've got a big whiteboard, and starting tomorrow, when we get done with our shopping trip and everything today, we're going to be having English customer service lessons here, right? So with Sarah and Jam, Sarah's English skills are outstanding. Jam's are good, but she needs more practice. So we're going to go over, you know, hello, good morning, welcome to Open Mic. My name is Sarah. I'll be your server today. Where would you like to sit? Can I start you with a drink and appetizer today, right? Stuff like that. Common routine stuff. We want people to feel like they're really at home here. So the server needs to be very relaxed, right? The server needs to have that very informal, kind of a best friend, warming approach when greeting the customers. So we're going to do some training there. We're going to go over some different things, get different ideas from the staff of what they'd like to incorporate into our routine language of customer greetings and stuff like that, right? So that's why I got that board there. I'm going to set up a camera, and we are going to make some vlogs with the customer service English. Now, I know all of you that are native English speakers are probably not going to be interested in that, but we have a big Thai audience on the YouTube channel here, and they are going to be interested in, like, you know, it's just a customer service English lesson. So nothing complicated, but very, very informal informal language, right? So, and then we brought down, we already had this, it's like a spare sectional. We already had this at the house. And you can see we've got it protected from the soy dogs getting in here now at night. And anyway, it's a really nice little sectional, nothing fancy, but we're going to put a little coffee table out here, and we're going to use this for like a little VIP section or just a very comfort zone, right? And also we're thinking that we might sponsor some Rayong Has Talent, right? Maybe some daytime stuff where we have competitions on singing, the karaoke or whatever, and this would be for the judges. So the judges would sit here, right? They're the perfect distance away from the speakers of the sound equipment to really get the ultimate sound right here. Perfect distance. So, you know, we've got ideas about doing different events, doing some stuff during the day, and even on Mondays when we're closed, we might have some little English lessons and stuff out here, right? So we're going to be active in the community with the various different events and stuff that happen. So you might notice a few new signs here that you haven't seen before. Not sure what all was up the last time, but I know that, see, the Woodstock is new. Many of you probably haven't seen that one yet. I got that in finally. That's the original style poster. Whoa! Thank you, Gimbal. Right there. So she's up high and prominent. So we did get that in. If anybody was wondering where that amazing musical event is, we do have that now. Let's see. Yeah, there's a few more. Got Frank Sinatra up now. We got The Who, outstanding British band. Also got the Rolling Stones up there. Right, so we're adding a few more. We're about done on our end, but you guys know that my address has been posted. It's also in my About page, so you're welcome to send us some stuff. We got the Black Sabbath up there, right? We got the Day the Music Died, right? Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, Richie Valens, Dion in the Belmonts. Of course, Dion wasn't on the plane, but everybody knows that that's the day the music died, and Buddy Holly is one of my true heroes in the music genre because he was a singer-songwriter and he influenced the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, Elvis. He influenced so many people. So I love me some Buddy Holly, and so I definitely got that up there. But you can see, I mean, once I get the shelf for the liquor and the glasses and stuff up there, it's pretty much complete, guys. Now, we haven't done anything with our display cases. We're going to leave that for customers and maybe just one or two little things we pick up here and there at the market, right? So we're not concerned that that's not fully decorated yet. You know, we're going to get the dining tables and chairs, and then more of these lawn chairs and folding tables for out here for overflow, right? And then we've got all these counters, so when we are having a big meal or serving a buffet style or having a big charcoal grill out here and serving barbecue, you know, we've got plenty of counter space outside here to line up the dishes where people can just come through and make their own plates when we have those special nights. So we are planning free food on the opening night, okay? So there's not going to be any charge for any of the food. We're not going to have our restaurant open. We're just going to have a bunch of prepared dishes, maybe some additional vendors out here to serve you, right? So we are going to have some food and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and we did put in some colorful light bulbs too. You can see one's on here. I probably turned that on since I got here this morning. They're pretty cool. So that adds a little bit of color outside as well. You know, we've got the stage lights, the overhead stage lights, and then now we also have a disco ball light. So that really puts a lot of different colors down on the floor, on the dance floor area here. So that's kind of cool. Nothing fancy. And then we have those colored lights on both ends here, right? One there and then one over here on this end, because we've got all these fluorescents, so we really don't need a lot of bright lighting. So we just got those colored lights on both ends here. Pretty cool. And I think the gimbal just died maybe. Okay, gimbal, there you go. All right, and then we got all the neon lights out here, of course. So yeah, and then we've got signs coming too. The open mic signs are coming, okay? So we're getting there, guys. Appreciate you following along. I think you're going to enjoy the interviews upcoming with Sarah and Jam. So we're going to get a little bit more background information from them, and I'll definitely bring that to you. But I wanted to bring this video out as quick as I could. It's Thursday morning. I'm fixing to upload this video right now. Okay, so thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed to the channel here at Triple T, Teacher Thomas Thailand, appreciate you click that red button down below. The audience is still growing, and we really appreciate each and every one of the subscribers here. We really do. It's going to be like a family-run business here. You can see the team, you can see the staff. We've got all the names. There's going to be 5 of us starting out, 4 Thai people and 1 Farang, your host. So we're looking forward to it. We're excited, and we will be putting out the grand opening date very soon, but we just don't want to stick to that 28th of August just yet. We're not positive about it. We might go in to the first Friday in September, especially if the emergency orders are not continued, not extended. So it'd be kind of a celebration that there's no more emergency orders here in the Kingdom of Thailand too. So we'll kind of see how it goes, but we'll definitely keep you posted, okay? All right, man. Teacher Thomas Thailand coming to you from the open mic. I hope you will come join us as soon as you can get here. And if you're already in Thailand, please come to the grand opening. We will be announcing soon. All right, Teacher Thomas Thailand, peace and love to everyone. Signing out.